Hello, welcome to today's video. So I thought I'd do a short little video on the Today's Plan training app and Zwift, how they kind of work together to create a workout plan and the setup as well, because after using it for roughly about 4 or 5 weeks now, I've noticed some things that I wanted to share. So one of the things is I have a Wahoo kicker here with my bike in it here, and one thing is I have it, so I go ahead and I put it in whichever gear is kind of, I basically put it in like the 5th cog up, and basically why I do that is so that there's no angle to the chain, and it's pretty much a straight shot. So there's no friction, is less friction, I guess, basically. So one of the things is you can pick your route, whatever route you want. I'll talk more about that in a minute. So the workout, so you go to the workouts, and there's a list of all these different workouts in here. So when you create your plan in Today's Plan, right there, it'll say down here, at some point in this list, it's going to say Today's Plan custom workouts. And those are the ones that are basically on the app and on the website, on your program. And then you just pick, basically the top one is the workout for today. I already did the workout for today, so this is actually tomorrow's. Today's Plan, SST, it goes through kind of what it is, what's expected, what it's gonna look like. If the ergo mode is on, ergo mode is basically, it adjusts, it doesn't adjust the cadence at all, it adjusts the power that is being applied, the resistance that's being applied to the kicker. And then it also has your FTP right here, so you can adjust that if you want. I mean, that's my FTP, so I just leave it where it is. And you hit workout, and then so it tells you what your workout type, the one you're going to do. So the route I usually pick, I vary it actually. The one thing that I did notice is that, so I typically leave it, if it's a hard workout, I'll leave it on the flat route. And the reason being is, even though it adjusts the resistance on the kicker, it's still, for some reason, I can feel it when you go up gradients. Granted, it's not going to be, a 10% gradient, but I feel it, the resistance increase a little bit. So it's a little bit harder. It's so slight. But it is actually harder. And when you're doing a really, really hard workout and you're doing, say, the mountain route or even the road to ruins route up the other side of the backside of it, you do feel it a little bit. At least I can feel it. And if you're doing a 2.5 hour ride on this thing, after 2.5 hours, you'll definitely feel it. When you're pedaling, it's crazy. You can actually feel it. So I typically do the flat route if it's hard. If it's an easier session, I may do a hillier route to kind of get a little bit extra workout. So you just click on there and it tells you, basically, the elevation gains and the distances that the loop or the circuit will be. So click on that. One thing too, so you can enter into the program, I won't get into that, but you can enter in what world you want to be on, whether it's Zwiftopia or whether it's London, on any given day that you want to train. I put in there the Zwiftopia world, and for some reason it just stays in there. So every time I open it up, it's always on this world, irregardless of what Zwift has for that day, which is fine with me. There's a lot of different courses here. There's a lot of different variants on the terrain, so I like that. So then when you start riding here, this is the duration and the power of what the effort will be which is also over here. So it's a 10-minute warm-up for 10 minutes. So as soon as you start pedaling, this is going to start moving, and it'll automatically adjust the watts. So no matter how fast you pedal, it's only going to be 140 watts. So then what's going to happen is moving to the next effort, it's going to be an 8-minute effort at 255 watts, and it's going to have a certain cadence assigned to that effort, and it will tell you basically what the effort is, just like here, how long it is. As you ride, it'll show you how far you've gone into the effort, and then your heart rate, and then right here will be the cadence. And over here will be the actual cadence that is assigned to that specific effort. So, and you want to try and keep it in that zone. So as you can see here, I am running at 245 watts. The assigned cadence for this particular effort is 85 RPMs, and I'm roughly keeping it at about 85 RPMs. So the next portion is a 5-minute cool down, and one of the things that I noticed is to make the transition a little bit easier is that I know from the past efforts I've done that this cool down is going to require a RPM of 100. So as I approach the finish line there, or the next effort, I will start to increase my cadence to kind of make it easier, and the power will automatically reduce as I go on. So as I approach the next transition point, I know from the past that the effort was 5 minutes and 245 watts at 85 RPM. So as I come close to it, I will decrease my cadence to roughly around 90, 85 to 90, and the power will automatically increase, which the resistance on the trainer will automatically increase. And basically what that does, it just makes the transition a little bit smoother, so you're not like hurrying to try and speed your cadence up or slow your cadence down, along with trying to deal with the resistance or the lack of resistance. It just kind of, you see it coming, you kind of reduce your cadence, the power does it automatically, and it's really a smooth transition. So another nice feature of today's plan is that the night before you will get an email, the day before, basically outlining your workout for the next day, which is just a nice touch. So I hope this has helped people that are starting the Today's Plan program and using it on Zwift. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll answer those the best I can. I'm very impressed with it. It's a great workout. Great training. I've done 5 weeks of it so far, and it's really a great program. So, all right, if you liked this video, if you found it interesting, please give it a thumbs up, and please think about subscribing. Thanks.